I'm Kevin Coleman at the Ross County Commissioners, and you two fellows were just talking with the commissioners specifically about solar farms. Can you introduce yourselves?
Yeah, so I'm Nick Bundren.
And I'm Ryan Santamaria.
We represent an organization called Property Rights Ohio. We were founded because landowners across the state have been dealing with the exclusion or the restriction of their own private property rights to develop energy systems. Now, whether that's coal, natural gas, solar, wind, we feel that landowners have the constitutional right to develop their property the way they see fit, and we travel across the state advocating for the protection of property rights.
So this was just a friendly chat with the commissioners to find out how things are going in this county?
Yes, sir, it is.
You said you've been to most of the counties in Ohio?
We've been to a vast number of counties, in just about all corners. We've seen quite a lot of things.
You asked the commissioners if there were any complaints about trying to restrict or ban solar farms, and they said no, and you said you're lucky. Mm-hmm. Can you expand on that?
Well, so a couple of pieces of legislation were passed a number of years ago that gave local governments and municipalities the ability to restrict or ban the development of certain types of energy systems. We feel that that's a direct infringement upon the private property rights of landowners looking to develop solar, wind, etc. And so we've seen a number of counties completely ban the development of those technologies. So.
You also mentioned a lot of court cases, some to the Ohio Supreme Court. Mm-hmm. So that's all part of the process?
Well, oftentimes solar projects go through appeals processes. There's a number of ways in which you can appeal a case, etc. They normally go through the Ohio Power Siting Board. And whether it's passed or denied, you can always appeal and it'll go to the Ohio Supreme Court.
The commissioner said that it seems like things are at a pause here in Ross County. Is that true across the state? Has the solar farm movement sort of reached a plateau and things are being reformulated?
I don't think so. I think the commissioners are right. It varies on a county by county basis. There are still projects that are looking for approval across the state. There are projects being built. There are projects that have been completed. We'll just have to see how it goes from here on out.
And you mentioned a fellow who's in a similar vein as you are from Northwest Ohio. I interviewed him a few months ago when he visited. Mm-hmm. So are your two organizations sort of work together on these issues?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay. How long has Property Rights Ohio been around?
I think it was founded back in 2021, but more recently we've started to get out into the field more. So being active around Ohio, I'd say the past 6-7 months is really when we've started to do more outreach across the state.
We've been trying to build a network of landowners from all over the state who have faced difficulties or they value their own private property rights and want to see their neighbors and also their colleagues across the state have those rights protected.
All right, one more question. How would you compare counties surrounding Ross in terms of how solar farms are being received?
I think it varies on a county by county basis. It depends on the need of the county itself. It also depends on the topography. It also depends on who's in the county commissioner's office. It would be great to see more energy systems come into Southeast Ohio. A lot of them are based in more of the flatlands in Central Ohio, Northwest Ohio, etc.
Okay. How can people learn more?
You can go to propertyrightsohio.com.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.